What is up, guys? Thorson here with my first video ever, and you guys might be wondering, some of you might not, be wondering what this game is. As the title says, it's Project Zomboid. Now, I want you to think of DayZ, but without the... DayZ with more of a focus on scavenging and surviving the zombie apocalypse, and less about the survivors ganking you. So... and with rare guns, obviously. More focus on melee. Guns are actually, I would prefer to not use them because they just attract so much attention. Now, I can't manage the volume of this game, as you can see. It is in alpha, so it's fairly limited. It's pretty good for what it is, especially since the game doesn't look too good. It's a sprite-based game. It's an indie game made by Indie Stone, or The Indie Stone, one or the other. But yeah, I've been having tons of fun with this. It's on Desura right now, which is an online hosting game type of, it's like Steam, but for indie games, more or less, and mods. And, yeah, full screen, it has decent options. Shaders, yes or no. Resolutions, there's a bunch of resolutions here. You can read binary controls. I think I'm going to toggle, I can't toggle music in this game. There's different, really difficult. This is really cool. It's, there's easy, normal, hardcore. I'm just going to use easy, because I barely get guns anyways. Barely use guns. And go to sandbox. Whatever, it doesn't matter name. I usually just use one word because my thing is glitched. But you could actually change a lot. You can change how many zombies there are, distribution, urban, uniform, survivors, none. You cannot get survivors right now. They were in the pre-demo, the pre-alpha demo, but they took them out for because they were buggy and they wanted to do more with them. But anyway, I'm going to do survival. This is my last save. I crashed because it's still a pretty buggy game, so that might be happening. But yeah. Oh, excuse me. That is very unprofessional. Let's go with T for Thorson. It doesn't matter what you do. I had trouble ever having more than one letter. I apologize for the Skype boops. Let's see. See, you can. It randomly generates a character. You can do male or female. I don't know why, but when I click on the male, I get a female. Click on the female, I get a male. Unless I have those icons backwards, which is all possibility. And it randomizes your name, your surname. You can change it if you want. If I really want, I could do Thorson. Thorson Scott. That's my name. And so you can have various hair colors. Body types is just your skin color. It's not really your body type, it's more skin tone. And you can change your hair color to where the fuck you want, your hairstyle rather. Let's go with that. Let's go with the creepy pedo mustache. Let's get right into the game. And then afterwards you get your little occupations. You have these little traits here. You can be unemployed, you have no traits. I personally like to be a construction worker. That starts your build up. That's what you're going to be wearing when you start. You get thick skin, less of scratches or bites, breaking the skin. That's really nice because I always get infected. The only times I've died has more or less been from infection. And faster barricading. This game's like a good blend between DayZ and Minecraft almost, because there's a lot of crafting and boarding and building a little fortress. And you can have these little traits here, so you can have stuff like less prone to be panicked. You can carry more weight and have more knockback. I personally do light drinker, because you need negative traits to get points to spend on positive traits. This thing's kind of buggy. I use light drinker, short-tempered. Now I have 6 points. I'm going to get resilient because I've been getting my ass kicked. This is less prone to disease, slower zombification. Really nice. I'm going to do strong. I have negative 3 points. I need something here that's negative 3. You can just put on all the reds, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. Let's do that. And brooding. Let's go with that and brooding. Yeah. And what's really cool about this game is there is a point in the game, in the timeline from when you make the map, where it essentially, they shut off the water and the electricity, so the lights go out at night, like completely, like in DayZ. There's no more water, so you have to ration your water supply. It's brilliant. I think this game is brilliant, and when it gets out of alpha, it will be amazing. That's personally what I think about DayZ as well. When it gets its standalone release, it will be just an amazing game. And yeah, here we are. I'm getting rather low frame rates in this game. That is odd. That is really odd for such a sprite-based, you know, low-res game. So you have your inventory here. You know, this window is the shit that's on the ground. See, tiled floor, ground, and this is what you have. These are your pockets essentially. So that's just, you know, you see how it pops up here. This is the stuff you can loot. So this thing right here, the cabinet, is I click on this, and oh look, there's a plastic bag, some forks. I can actually, if I didn't have this baseball bat, I would. Before they updated it just recently, you won't start with a weapon. Now I start with a baseball bat. Usually you would start nothing. I would just start pants, shoes, and nothing else. Oh, excuse me. And I would actually have to use a fork or what have you, a butter knife. There's a stove here. You can turn it on and off. Turn it on or off. I would not turn it on and leave it on simply because it is extremely, extremely dangerous, being that you can burn down your house, and that is not something you want. There's a lot of items. Chocolate decreases there. You can be unhappy and depressed. You need food. You need hunger. You need hunger. You need food. You need water. You need to keep yourself happy. Keep yourself entertained. It factors in a lot. Right now, I'm just gathering some bags. This is going to be my little home base. I'm not going to stay here for too long. There's a whole crafting system, cooking system. It's nice. Food needs to be refrigerated. It's just the whole 9 yards. Is that how you say it? No, I don't know. But oh, see, look, there's a zombie right there. So I'm going to equip my weapon as my primary. You don't want to have your weapon equipped because you can't sneak with it. And you hold down control. You bring up your weapon, your bat, just like that. You hold down your mouse button, scroll over the zombie, bam, right there. Actually, I shoved him, right, just like that. Now, it's really, really cool because you see how I think the camera should be more zoomed in personally, because you can't even see this far. Like, I don't think my character would be able to see zombies all the way over here or all the way over there. You move your camera like that, but my character can only see like this radius, this sort of radius. He has blind spots, right? So he can't see anything that's coming from here. He can't see anything that's coming from behind me unless I look that way. So what people would end up doing is just walking like this every so often. You know, just pulling up their little thing, doing a little scan of the area. I got unequip my weapon now. I'm not gonna play as how one would play this game because it is simply just. Like, my character is really short-sighted. Walking through trees makes you go slower, obviously. But yeah, this game is definitely not too fast-paced of a game. Actually, I'm gonna try going west, and I'll show you how many zombies there can be at one point. There are no loading screens in this game except for the ones that, you know, when you start up the game streams itself. The world continuously creates itself, streams itself as you play, which is extremely nice. There's no breakup in gameplay. You won't be any less immersed or any. Well, you should be really immersed as is. I really like the graphic style. I've had a friend complain about it, saying that they could do much more. I think he's just fucking with me. But I really like this style of graphics. I think in this industry nowadays, we kind of need shit like this to, you know, a bit of nostalgia almost. Nostalgia of what? I have no idea, but you know, it's always nice. I'm gonna go do a little trek through the forest because there were like 5 guys over there. Do not want to alert the horde. Usually, if it's 1 or 2 guys, I can take them on. If it's more than that, I think I'm just too bad of a player to actually take them on right now, and I'm not even sure if a good player could. Good. I mean, it's a single-player game. How good can you be, right? Well, no, I guess that's not true. I've seen people speedrun games in a matter of hours. I think you'd have to be pretty decent and have fairly good knowledge of the maps and stuff. Anyway, as you can see, it's extremely slow. I'm going to try to make it out over here. Hopefully there's no zombies. There's sometimes zombies in the woods, which scares the fuck out of me, honestly, because you can get infected in like 1 bite if you're really unlucky. Which I usually am. Ooh, I stumbled upon something bad. Just gonna crawl back into my woods. Hopefully there looks like a street over here. I see a bit of gravel. Or, cement? I don't know. You can hold down shift to run, though it gets you tired, and when you go into combat, you can only swing X amount of times before your guy gets exhausted. There's a panicking system. They monitor a lot. There's depression, sickness, panic, hypothermia, fuck me. Hypothermia, whatever the opposite of that is. Hypothermia is cold, I believe. Or maybe it's hot. I don't know. Excuse my ignorance here. I am not very good with science or terms of medical sorts, even though it should be probably common knowledge. So I'm heading down this road to the east, or the west of town rather. Left is west, east is, it's fairly simple. It's fairly simple. And the closer to the west you get, from what I've heard, is that there's more zombies there, but there's also there's better loot. The east side is more of a residential area, whereas the west side has like clinics and hardware stores, warehouses, all the stuff you need to survive and board up your house and hunker down. Again, this game is very much like Daisy. You do not want to get too attached to your character here, because chances are you won't survive for too long. The longest I've survived for is like 4 days, I think, and I died of a zombie bite. And, yeah, it's just not good. You can, however, play on the same map more than once. I'm in the trailer park now, so I'm probably still fairly east. But, you can play on the same map more than once. Once you die, you'll have, your save file will still be there. Don't delete that like I just deleted the T_crash, because I'm an idiot. I just successfully deleted a good save file. And you guys all saw it. But, you can hit E and climb a fence. That's interact. But, yeah, just your world persists and the time limit persists. So if you survive for a month, you're only gonna get, a few more weeks of water before it runs out, or before it gets shut off. There's also there's the extensive health system here. Your whole body. There's a level up system. Next skill point, you can upgrade stuff. You can level individual items. Reloading, aiming, blade, blunt, sprinting, light-footed, nimble, sneaking, all that. Carpentry, cooking, farming. There is farming, because eventually you'll not have power to keep up your foods, and you can only live on chips for so long. And yeah, so farming is definitely a necessity. I just don't know how to do it yet because I haven't lived long enough for me to really need it. Get some info on your. Get some info on your character. Oh god, where did it go? No. I have no idea where it went. This is bad. My hero, my health tab is gone. I dragged it off apparently. Now I can't bring it back up. Like I said, extremely buggy game. It's an alpha. It's still pretty early. It's been in development for quite a while. You can break down doors with weapons by just hitting at the door. You can break windows with weapons by right-clicking it and pressing smash windows. I will put a link in the description of this video to essentially to bring you to the the developer's site. It's about like it's $7.99 in $7.99 £99 rather, and which is like I believe I bought this for $8.50 something Canadian, or maybe it was US. I'm not sure, but here I will break a window and see if I can set off an alarm, because it's any alarms gonna go off? Huh. Hold on. See, I am thirsty now. I have a slight thirst. I need water source. Anything. Bunch of crates here. Watering can, paintbrush, white paint. I'm not sure how the paint works, so actually let me just snag those. I think I might be able to like paint the wall or something, which is amazing because you're gonna need a safe house, and if you wander off, you're not gonna know where the fuck your safe house is. I'm gonna actually do a quick search of this place. Always good to go into buildings with a weapon out. You can never be too safe. There might be zombies lurking. Don't want to get surprised and jumped. Like I said, one bite or so could end your life slowly, but it could end your life just like in a real zombie apocalypse. They're very authentic in this. Here, I can drink some water from the tap. Or the toilet, really. Maybe I'm drinking from the toilet, who knows. Bleach comb, I don't know what that stuff does. Presumably nothing. Little fucking air conditioner thing. Can I drink from the, oh, there's a nice water dispersing machine here. I think I'm gonna, if I do play on this save, which I don't think I am, because I've just, I don't know, I don't think I'm doing very well, but let's just really quick go back outside. I want to see how this, honestly, there's pens. You can use those as makeshift weapons, or you can use them to write. So you can draw doodles and stuff, because your character can get bored. You can write a journal, etc., etc. Alright, let's see if I can... White paint. Can I equip this? Equip it as primary? I can equip it as a weapon if I really wanted to. I don't think I can use it, though. Yeah, that's a shame. So, white paint and a paintbrush, to my knowledge, is completely useless right now, because I thought I could like paint the wall or something and draw an X on the wall, or just a line of a splash of white paint on the wall would be really useful. I'm gonna try to find a gun here to show you guys how the gunplay works. It's honestly, it's not bad. There's a tent peg. Probably make a tent somewhere to sleep in the woods. It's probably a pretty good option actually, sleeping in the woods. Batteries, a bag of plaster powder, crowbar. I'll take that over my baseball bat. A nice trusty crowbar is always nice and trusty. Some nails, some pink paint, some watering cans. I'm tired, as you can see. I'm drowsy. And you have stuff. You have excuse me. I'm not feeling greatest right now. You have lighters, orange paint. You can create Molotovs, all that. You can. I'm drowsy. It's 18:20, I believe. I'm very bad. This is like what, like I have no idea, honestly. 7. I feel like an idiot right now. I usually take a bit of time to think about this. I'm not really good at using 24-hour clocks either. But it's just they don't have the models for them yet. I guess the models for the weapons, because I'm still using a baseball bat on my screen. When it says I'm using a crowbar up here, or maybe it's just a glitch. I'm not sure. Let's try opening that door. See, try taking out a zombie with this this crowbar. Oh shit! This game is extremely addicting. As of late, I've been playing a lot of Neverwinter, and even then, that's like a top quality MMO in my opinion. Aside from a few flaws, obviously everything has them. Apparently a bit pay to win from what I've heard, but I don't know how accurate that is. Every time of free-to-play games I hear pay to win being shouted around. But yeah, I've actually put down that game to play this game. So I'm sorry, friends, but sometimes this game comes first, and it's kind of selfish of me to play this over that with them. Sometimes they do the same because they have the game as well. And so yeah, that's just how addicting this game is. Just gonna smash the zombie in the back of the head, smash his face in. There we go. Now I'm gonna need a bed soon because I'm tired and my awareness is reduced. I don't know if you guys can read that, but yeah. So let's just try to sneak through here to no avail. You can also shout. So hit Q, hey you, attract every single zombie to me. Not a good idea. I got lucky hit there, one shot that guy. My guy is not in good. He can't run. He's tired. He's panicked. Just not good. Try to climb over this fence. Still do that. As of right now, there are no NPCs. Like I said in the beginning of this video, they were in the pre-alpha, but they took them out simply because it was unstable. They needed to take them out and recode them so that they can. I don't know the exact story, but that's from what little I know. That's that's it. You can try to force a window open by hitting E and just watching your character struggle with the door. I'm gonna climb through. Perhaps close the window. They're extremely fragile, by the way, so I would advise boarding them up so the zombies don't break them. Bed here. I'm not a fan of this window being open, so I'm going to go here and search for some sheets. There are no sheets. There's a skirt. I can rip bandages out of them. You need bandages to obviously bandage yourself up. Pants. Please do not rip your own pants up, thank you. There are glitches. There's magazine here, newspaper. all this stuff. Oh, there we go, a sheet. Nice. I'll go and add a sheet, just like that. I added it to the wrong window though. Ah well. And I'm gonna sleep. Now time advances at a, you know, you're sleeping. It's simulated sleep. And it's daytime, just like that. Or rather, it's 6:50, so it's kind of, you know, it's getting light out. I could and probably should go in here, search the cabinets. There's nothing in here. This place looks to be looted by the spawning of the game. The flashlight here, I will take that. Equip that as my secondary. Now I have a bigger light source. I can see that there's a bit of light in front of me, a tunnel of light right there. I just pointed to my screen and I realized that you guys aren't next to me. Oh, it's not like you can see where I'm pointing, but right like here, you can see how there's a bit more light right here as opposed to here or here. I think that attracts zombies, so and it's light out. It's light enough out to where I can. Well, actually, I could just turn it off. That's nice. See, now that extra beam of light is gone, and it's still my secondary, which is I assume like on your hip or something, or in your other hand. I need water. I probably should have taken a drink, but too far now. I'm only slightly parched, slightly in need of water, so it's alright. I don't think it's gonna be too big a deal. And that's the basics of this game, really. You go in, you know, go in, bust some heads, do a bit of surviving, then pop out. I usually don't stop playing until I die, which, to be frank, isn't that, you know, it doesn't usually take me that long to get killed. Let me see if this flashlight actually tracks zombies. I don't think it does, but yeah, it does not track zombies. A shame. Though it's the same with, maybe zombies just can't see light. I don't know. But I'll show you me trying to take on a crowd of zombies. It does not go well. As you can see, they are quickly swarming me. They're easy to kill one by one, but you get more than two of them and you're trying to fight them at a time. You just end up doing this. I don't know if you can hear my frantic mouse clicking, but just like that, I'm about to die. And I can't run because I'm slowed by them grabbing me, and bam, I'm dead. I survived for a whole 23 hours, and the game should proceed to close and bring you back to the desktop. So there you have it, guys. This is Project Zomboid. It is on Desura right now. It's made by the Indie Stone, and it's just this amazing zombie survival game. I advise you check it out. It's only $8 or $7 if you're, or no wait, it's still $8. If it's $8 all around. The US gets a better price, I believe, but I think it's worth funding them guys in the UK. Anyway, that's me. I'm Thorson. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.